Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you guys are talking about craft retreats and Linda wants one in England. Linda, I'll come to the UK. How far are you from Scotland? You and Sheena plan it. I also have a friend there, Shamel. You could plan it with Shamel. You plan it and I'll come. We'll have a craft retreat. I'm happy to do that. Are you kidding me? Let's do it. Okay. Hang on, I'm getting there. So let's welcome everybody back to my home studio. Here we are. So welcome to Johanna, Lisa, Heidi, Hope, Jacqueline, Jewel, and Jewel again. And Ellen and Valerie and Jill, Joy, Debbie, Rebecca, Terry, Lita, Z. Z is here on Z Day. It is Z Day. Sherry, Pam, Debbie, Linda, I think it's you guys again, Doreen, Susan, Carmen, Tracy, Letizia, Ruth Ann. Oh, I missed a bunch. Ruth Ann, Jennifer, Cindy, Diana, Debbie, Joan, Brenda, Pat. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Scotland. Oh, where in Scotland? I have no idea, but I'll put you guys together if you want to know. I can start a conversation. That's how I'm working on getting retreats done. Is I'm not going to plan any more of them except the one in my hometown. But I'm hooking people up that are close to each other and then let them go from there. Could work. You never know. Good morning, Carol and Anne and Cheryl and Susie and Sammy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's put this away and tell you guys, hello, it's Lindsay, and I am the creator of Cuteness. You know, that would be so much fun. If you guys would join my website or follow or subscribe, whatever you call it. I'm a little slow today. If you want to bookmark my website, that's where everything is about me. You can find my books, my collage elements, my classes, everything on my website. So make sure you bookmark that page and it is there, everything. Then this is the important housekeeping for here on YouTube. You want to click the notifications button, which is actually a bell, not a button, and subscribe to this page. If you click on this bell, whenever I go live, you'll get notified that I'm going live, and it's really super simple. And sometimes in the middle of the night, I do go live. You never know. And we have crazy, wild amounts of fun in the middle of the night. Then the most important thing for today, for right now at this moment as we speak, is to click the thumbs up button. Because there are 69 people watching and only 47 people have clicked the thumbs up button. So please, oh, please, oh, please, take just a moment and find the little thumbs up picture. Looks like this. If you click it, I will be ever so grateful. And that would be such a lovely thing for you to give me as a gift this morning. So click that. And then if you want the best quality humanly possible here on YouTube, go to this little thingy-majiggy. Looks like this. It's a wheel. Click on that and then click on quality and click on 720 and you'll get the best picture possible. Okay? But please, now there are 67 people watching and only 53 thumbs up. So please click the thumbs up button. Thumbs up, whatever. Click it. Click it and stick it. Okay, so let's talk about where we are. We did Exacto, or I did. I did YouTube and you. And so today we get to cross off the last letter of the alphabet, which is Z for Zig. I saw earlier when I was saying hello that other people wanted to know what other words could you use for Z. I mean, there's always the classic of zebra and Z, which is sleep. I don't know. There's not a whole lot others out there. So I thought Zig was a pretty good one for for Laura Ashley to come up with. And then what happens for the next couple of days? We're doing, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Be a good human, be a Cheerio in a world of Fruit Loops. All the cute little quotes that I always say all the time. Oh, ZZ Top. Yeah. Rebecca says Swayze. That's a good one. But that's her last name. And then we do Cuteness Creators on the 30th. And I think the 30th is when we're putting our tissue box together for October. I can't remember, but don't worry. I'll talk to you about that later. Drum roll, please. I have picked a book for our October books. It's by Janine Schlatkis. You could do Janine Schlatkis for today. Schlatkis. She did a book that I bought years ago, and I have had it in my bathroom ever since, which is where all my favorite books are. I peruse through them all the time. We're going to do birds. I'm really excited. Her book is all about birds and different ways to do birds in different forms. And I've been wanting to draw a crow for a while, so I thought this would be a perfect one for Halloween. We'll try to do a crow of some kind. Oh, and maybe I can Xerox some of these or copy some of these and share those with you guys. We'll see. So that is our book for the book club of October. It is called Birds in Watercolor, Collage, and Ink. And it is going to be for October 27th. We have done September 22nd. It was our first book club on Friday, and it was fabulous. All my samples are upstairs, and I will bring them hopefully downstairs tomorrow and share with you guys what we did. So it's going to be awesome. It was such a fun class. We as a group decided whether we liked Carol Duvall's book or not. So if you missed that, you would know if you joined the book club. We worked through the book on just one project. We were supposed to do 3, but I ran out of time. So we did one project, and we did it in about 10 different ways, which was fun. So if you join the book club now, you will get the video for September's, and you can go back and do that. But you'll also get October, November, and December for $30. And we don't require you to buy this book. I have already bought the book. I will review the book. If you want to get the book on your own, you can. I mean, that's up to you. But I'm just going to review it for everybody, and we'll do a project out of the book, which I have yet to pick. So that's coming up. Journal Play Day is coming up. It is on October 7th, November 4th, and December 2nd. It is the 11th quarter of Journal Play Day. You get 1 to 3 original art papers. Not this month, you get way more. And for November, it's becoming the same problem. It's fall, so I like to do things for fall. You get a new signature book that we're going to make every month. You get a 1 to 2 hour tutorial learning something new, hopefully. You get lots of creative ideas, and it's $25 for 3 months. And here are some of the papers that you get. You get this one, both just the stripes by themselves without any detail. Then you get the stripes with the detail. You get this purple swirl. Beautiful purples. Look at those colors. My gosh. Then you get purple with pumpkins. And I love the background on this one. And the pumpkins. Then this one is mostly cutesy. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of background paper. All for $8.33 for a month. $8.33 gets you all that artwork. Pretty amazing. And then I hopefully will post this today. Let me write this down. I can't write it there. Post October prompts. Last week. These are our October prompts. They were made for us by Lorraine Wilson. And October is also Inktober. So we are going to be doing things involving inks. She says that now, but it probably won't last. I'll probably just go back to doodling and lettering, but that's okay. So on the other page that you will get is how to cover your tissue box. So not really how to cover it, how to prep it, I guess. This is just prepping it because we're going to cover it the same way that Michelle covered hers, which either she taught or I taught in the Great Pumpkin class or one of the Halloween classes last year or a couple years ago. It's the best way to cover it. Works out really good. So whatever day that is. Oh, here. We're doing it on September 29th during our regular morning meeting right here. We're doing it September 29th. And along with those, you're going to get 2 pages of freebies from Carmen. You're going to get these. These are Carmen's art for October, and they're free. You're going to get them for free. They will also be as part of a packet that will be on my website that you can purchase that also includes these cute karmacorns. We're going to call them karmacorns. They have not gone up on the page yet. They have not gone up for sale yet. Believe me, you'll find out as soon as I can. You get all these cute ghosts, little ones. Then you get big ghosts. Then you get Frankies, all these Frankies, bats and crows. Haunted unicorns. I like karmacorns. And then you get more colorful Frankies and bats and crows. And then you get these, which I think I may have to color a sheet of these and then add that to the group. So I think I'll color a sheet of these, and I think I'm also going to color the skulls as well. So I think those would be fun in Lindsay colors. And I'll put all that packet up for like $10, and it'll be available for you to purchase, and then it will go into a GoFundMe for Carmen. All that money goes to Carmen somehow. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll do it. Maybe Carmen and I'll just go get pedicures or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. She didn't really want the money, but, I can't do that. Okay, so that's October coming up. I haven't done anything with these yet because I haven't been around for a while. But I think these are going to be listed as a for sale packet. And they may also go into the Dying for Fall class. I don't know. I haven't decided, but hopefully today I'll make a decision on these. These are currently up there as a Halloween background page for $5, which would be fabulous if you're in Journal Playday because it coordinates with everything. But they'll also be fun to use for October. I'll be using them with our October prompts. And in this packet, you get them in full color, you get them in black and white, and you get them in a tea-dyed, coffee-dyed. So let me put these here, because we already did use these in our journal. And then this one is one of my all-time favorites, and it is also already available on the website under backgrounds. This is the fall background paper, and I love all the words, and I love the way the tea dyeing and coffee dyeing came out. It's just great colors. And it also comes in black and white for those of you that want to sit and color endlessly. I mean, they're just so perfect for this time of the year. Come to that one last. We had part of the Dying for Fall class last week. I'm hoping to do another section of it this week. And then, the actual class will be on September 30th, which, is there anything left to do? I don't know. But we made these beautiful sunflowers in our pre-class. We made these fabulous wreaths in our pre-class, which are waiting for me to get quotes on. Excuse me. We made this cute little pumpkin, which my friend Hope made an entire garland of these. So cute. So awesome. And then, so I need to pick a day this week to make more dyed papers for my leaf banner. I don't want to use all of these for my leaf banner, but I might. You never know. So I got to make some more paper. So you can sign up still for the Dyeing for Fall class. All of the dyeing videos are up there already, so you can dye your papers pre-class. The 3D pumpkin and sunflower is up there already, as well as the leaf wreath. Those are all up on the page already. This is kind of turned into a let's make some cute stuff for fall class. So if you're looking for the fall class, this is it. Okay, and last but not least, I am shamelessly plugging the Creative Art of Holiday Gifting, which is with me on November 18th at 10 a.m. So there's plenty of time to sign up for this. Plenty of time. And then I wanted to share this from last year. This is what we did last year. We made a pouch, and we made a book to go in our pouch, but I just wanted to do a quick little walkthrough so you guys understand what the idea is for October. So this had a little pocket, because girls love pockets. That's what my husband says. That's Brent's quote. Girls love pockets. And we created a drinking game. Did I tell you guys about this? When I watch a video on YouTube, if it's anything about pockets, every time they say pockets, we have to take a drink. Now, we don't drink a lot, so we drink water, but we have to take a drink when they say pockets. So we did this last year. I never know how it opens. There is a child in every one of us who is still a trick-or-treater looking for a bright little lit porch. Isn't that cute? And then we did this on the back. It has things that happen in October. And then it says, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat, with a bag of treats, a Snickers bar, a lollipop, a candy corn, a Tootsie Pop, oh, and a caramel apple. So this is the kind of stuff we're going to do in October. My plan is to not use very much color and to mainly do black and white with some spot coloring, but we'll see. So that goes in this pocket. Let me share the book with you. We remade this book at our retreat this year, and it was so much fun to make. It's one of my favorite books to make. It never closes very good because it always gets full of junk and stuff. Here was our prompts from last year by Ann Miller. Here's that sunflower again. So let's just look at what we did all in all through this book. Oh, there's Atticus. God dang, is he a cute kid. We went to the pumpkin patch train. That was his first train ride. I don't know why there's an envelope in this. Oh, because I made a card, and it went with an envelope. It says, although initially unpopular, Pumpkin went on to be the most successful of the Spice Girls. I thought this was so cute. I saw this on Instagram last year, and I thought it was hysterical. I need to come down a bit, Carmen. Anyway, this is available on my website as part of the Pumpkin Spice family. Isn't she cute? This was just an envelope, I think. I can't remember if there's anything in it or not. I think we maybe just did the envelope book. Yeah, we did it as a little envelope card book, and I never put anything in it. And then we have a quote here that says, as long as autumn lasts, I shall not have hands, canvas, or colors enough to paint the beautiful things I see. Isn't that so pretty? Because you can't see the entire book. Okay, sorry. I went down. And then this one is where my husband and I are going back to this year. This says Heaven on Earth. And just some strips. These are available on my website. They're collage element pieces. Put that back. And Atticus back. They go in a belly band here. And then you come over to this side. It flips like this. It's a flip book. In case you were wondering how that works. This says, one of the best, because this was supposed to be a word for October. So one of the best things you can do for yourself is taking time to learn and grow. Once you give yourself patience, you become your best friend And the empathy, self-kindness, and resilience are what you need to grow. I think she is also part of the pumpkin spice family that's on the website. Decision making was not her thing, so she decided on every Halloween costume and felt happy finally. This was my favorite page I did last year. It's witchy. Oh, this is the hand for the skeleton. It says, I love myself because of my spell casting skills, broom riding style, cool witch hat, my wonderful warts, because I am bewitching. Isn't that a great one? It's witchy woman was the prompt. It's very hard to put her back in, though. And then I guess we'll go to the center and then work our way out. Jack needed to choose a costume that was 100% him. Successful. And there's Atticus again. I don't remember who gave me this, but if you're here, thank you. He has chocolate all over his face. Another witch and a cat and a frog. There's always magic and mischief in the full moon light with a witch. I traced that. That's why I used vellum. I can't do silhouettes, so I traced it. Getting ready for the big day. All the costume parts. This was a cute one. This is the haunted Halloween house in black and white on the cover, and then you open it up and it's in full color. Love that. This was a cute idea. It's a little swivel, and we did a Halloween mandala. Super fun. I don't know what it says. Oh, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 That's what it says. This says, I don't see how a pumpkin patch could be more sincere than this one, from Charlie Brown. This is Frankie. He got a little beat up, but he opens this way. It says, beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Mary Shelley from Frankenstein. And this is the one that broke. It looks like his foot broke. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to glue this back on real quick while we're here. We did a skeleton. It's Halloween month, so some of the things will be similar this year. Maybe not exactly the same art, but... He went to the glue doctor and got himself a glue job. Doing this year, this is what we did last year with the prompts. Hello. But, you know, we may do something similar. This had a pull-out sunflower. Isn't that cute? It says Autumn Wishes. Come on, get back in there. And then we had another pumpkin girl here. And the back has nothing. I'm not putting this skeleton back in because she's broken at the moment. This says, I am capable of oh so many magical things. I loved her. So this is kind of what we're going to do this year. Hopefully mostly black and white, pen and ink, and then a spot color here and there. Just black and white with spot color. That's the idea. And then this has another one with spot color. Let the music set your spirit free. A dancing skeleton. This says, a party without cake is just a meeting, and it had a Halloween cake. Then here we have Atticus riding his broom. Listen to the wind, it talks. Listen to the silence, it speaks. Listen to your heart, it knows. This is an aspen leaf that I picked last year on our travels and made a little girl out of it. Inspired by the aspen leaves in the eastern Sierras, it says. Another feather. May the light always shine brightly on your path, which is a Native American prayer. Let's give them pumpkin to talk about, with a pumpkin that Susan Folk sent me last year from a card. I didn't even have to draw anything. If you guys want to just send me art, I'll just paste it in my book. And I don't have anything to do. Oh, these I ordered from a company called Paper Harbor. Great. When witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. Another card that I think Cindy Dietz sent me that. Isn't that weird how I remember that? And that is that section, which is just this section. Now there's a center section here that has a little piece that pulls up. I guess we did this. I don't even remember. Or somebody might have sent me this. This doesn't look like anything I made. Oh, Julie Hauser sent me this. Yeah, I did not make that. This has a little pumpkin, and he opens, and pictures of my family going to Apple Hill. One of us ate too many apples here. And then, oh, I just threw in some pictures here from Halloween on a paper clip. And this pulls out carefully. And there's my pumpkin bouquet. Love that. And this was a pumpkin that we did. It doesn't stay open, but it was a little three-dimensional pumpkin. And I don't think there's anything on the back. Oh, there is. There's more pictures of Atticus and his dada and mama. And then this flips over here. This closes, and then we go to this part. And this says, let's talk about Halloween. And goes in a little pocket. This opens and has, my favorite color is fall. And then up here it has, oh, maybe we should untie this and I'll fix it later. It has a vellum window with a cat and a spider. Then it says, the falling leaves drift by the window, the autumn leaves of red and gold. Isn't that cute? And then I think, is there something that pulls out there? Oh no, that's part of the file folder. And then it just closes like this. Nope, it closes like this. And the whole thing goes inside of the pouch. But we're going to do one using a tissue box. Same kind of thing, 30, however many prompts there will be, 31. You never have to, excuse me, never have to do it on the weekends if you don't want to. You can only go during the week if you want, but I'm going to try to do all 31. Sorry. And it's going to go in a tissue box. So tomorrow I'll share the tissue box idea, if you remind me, because I'll forget. So let's start today. Here's our book. Here's what we did this weekend. We did an X, and we did a XY. This was Y. And Y was for YouTube and you. And that's what I did yesterday was this page. I got to go up just a little bit too far down here. Oh yeah, the card from the hotel, can serve freely. I thought that was so cute. And then I realized, oh, why aren't you going in? And then I realized, let me show you this. This was the hotel key, and I wished I had put this on the back instead. Shine brightly. Isn't that a good one? Maybe I'll just throw it in there. Nah, too much. All right, so Z. Here we go for Z. I love these little strips. I am a firm believer in saving every scrap of paper that you have. So I created a little stitch along. So I pre-cut these and then ran it through my sewing machine. You start like this. So here's your needle and you keep running, 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 and then you add another running, 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 running. This is how you quilt. And then you cut them apart. And we will be gluing them into our book. Like this. Let's cut them apart now. I love cutting these strips at an angle. I just think it's so much fun. We may not use them all, but we'll see. These all down here. girls that are copying me, that are copycatters. Not dirty ratters, just copycatters. Them. Fun. I just did a zigzag stitch and a straight stitch. We were going to dangle. She said, no. No. So crazy long. Oh, because I wanted to cut this off because I ran out of bobbin thread right there. When you run out of bobbin thread, it's kind of cool. You just get a perforation in there, just the holes. And I did like that. Fun. My background. I don't think we need this other purple one, so let's glue these in. I am the copycatter of cuteness. Caster. Copy chatter. Copycatter. I love when you guys copy. It's fun. It's amazing to see how good a lot of you get, how close they are. And the ones like, I think Lisa McDonald, a couple of you, Ann Savage, maybe a couple of you guys do them right along with me. And that's amazing to me. I don't think I could do that. I would need, to do it after the fact. But, it works. It. What did I do yesterday? My daughter and I drove home from San Francisco. That's about it. And I had leftover Japanese food, so I stopped at Panda Express and got some chow mein to go with the leftover Japanese food. So we had an Asian dinner last night. It was perfect. And I slept like a baby. I had so many crazy dreams. I dreamed that at the retreat that's coming next June here in Grass Valley, we have a date for that, but I'm not telling about it yet. Anyway, I dreamed that my husband fixed up his little metal fishing boat, and he took a couple of guys out fishing. But not only did he fix it up, he decorated it like a cute fishing boat. So funny. Funny. Dreams sometimes. So switch the last two. They are in something pattern if you want. Switch the last two. Oh, I see what you mean. That's all right. We didn't really do much yesterday except drive home. We had a nice drive home. It was really lovely to be with my daughter for the weekend. And I think I told this story already, but now I've been with each of my kids individually, all by ourselves somewhere, which makes me very happy. My oldest daughter, I went to New York with. We took her to see a couple plays. I guess we didn't go by ourselves. It was when I had to go to a gift show there. So maybe I still owe her a trip, just she and I. And my son and I went to see the Joni Mitchell 75th birthday concert in Southern California. And then my daughter and I just went to Japantown. So I told my husband he should start doing stuff one by one with each kid. It's pretty fun going individually with the children. I don't know if I talked to you guys on Sunday. I don't think I did. We shopped. My daughter and I went into some shops in the Fillmore district that were so expensive. It was crazy. I felt like we were in Beverly Hills. We didn't end up buying anything there. So I don't need this one. We need this, and I want to cut this out. I just want the circle. I found this in a drawer today, and I thought, how fun would this be to put behind our letter Z. Doing for the word Z, or the letter Z. So I want to cut this down just a bit. I don't want this Z as big as this card. About like that. That'll work. Okay. Let's bring the camera up for a second. Sorry. Shaky. These are ZIG Writers. They still make them. They do not make them, however, in all these pretty colors, which is the saddest part. So they used to make 96 colors, then they made 48 colors, and now I think they have 12. They may have 24, I don't know. I haven't looked for a while. But these are my ZIG Writers. The clear caps are calligraphy, ZIG calligraphy. They still make those. And the ones that are kind of pinkish color are called Scroll and Brush. Let's just look at them real quick here. This is the scroll side. Better bring the camera back down again. This is the scroll side. It has a split tip. So when you write with a 45-degree angle, you get a split tip. But you have to hold your pen on a 45-degree angle. So mainly it's for calligraphy. It's fun, right? If you hold it right. We used to, back in the day, take pens and tape them together like this. Or pencils or whatever. You take two pens or pencils and you do the same thing. Here. You see how it works? But you would tape them together, or you would rubber band them together to get the same effect. It's very fun. So give that a try. The brush side is this. So you could do brush lettering. Lettering. So funny. I always try and I think I'm doing so good, and then I look at other people's brush lettering and go, yeah, no, not so good. The calligraphy one is this one. Tip. These are by Kuretake. Don't ask me to ever do calligraphy again. This is the last time. Not very good. And then the other side of the calligraphy pen is a smaller one. Skinnier tip. ZIG Kuretake. And then the writer is this one. It has a thick tip and a skinny tip. And when they used to make 96 colors of these, my life was perfect. Because the colors are perfect, the pens were perfect. I don't know why they stopped. I don't know why they don't make all the colors anymore, but they're fabulous. Okay? So that's the ZIG Writer. Oh, and the good thing about the writer is they're pigment ink, acid-free, archival, light-fast, waterproof, fade-proof, and non-bleeding. That was the best part. I mean, come on. What more could you ask for in a pen? Maybe jumping jacks? So we're going to take a black, as always, and a pencil. I'm having mucous membrane issues. Where's a pencil? Why can't I find one that has a point on it? Or any kind of pencil. Okay. So the Z that is my favorite Z is this one. Not that one. Let's change it, okay? Well, I guess I could just flip it. I mean, it's pretty close to that, but I want to go higher up here and at more of an angle. Like that. I love this Z so much. You guys do whatever Z makes you happy. But it's a script Z, so I'm going to thicken it up, I hope. In certain places, but I don't like that hump at all. So now we're going to change it again. The good thing about an eraser. And then come back around here. Over here to finish it. So this has got to go. Let's finish it first. On it like that. So this is going to come not so humpy. I wonder what our Z was in the last book. Hang on, I'm going to grab that. Copy this book. Oh, same Z, but it got cut off. Same Z. I love this Z. Oh, and then it had zippity doodah in it. That's a good one for a Z, zippity doodah. And this has got to get clipped back to here. Okay. Oh, Cheryl is saying that, yes, David McCullum passed away. Ilyan Kuryakin. I loved him as an actor in, gosh, my mom was in love with, I don't even know the name. What's the name of the guy who played Napoleon Solo? My mom loved him. No. That was a different guy. What was his name? Got it. I'll erase all of that soon. Sue, I believe that the prompts will be up today. My goal is as soon as I'm done here, I will have breakfast and then I will get the prompts up. My mother loved him. I was not a fan. I mean, I wasn't a not fan, but I was definitely a fan of Ducky, as we have come to know him nowadays. I'm going to outline this whole thing in black. And then we're going to fill it in with stripes in the same colors as the stripes. On the page, maybe. I don't know yet. An easy letter. I will say that. No matter how you do them. Neither are X's. I just think X's are ugly. The ones that you were married to and the letter. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, usually these dry immediately, which is the other thing I loved about them. So I'm going to be selling my books at the scrapbook convention in October, and I will be taking my ZIG writers with me to write people's names in the book, and Sharpies, because those both dry immediately. Super quick and easy to use. A rainbow of colors, not a whole ton of colors. Just going to allow myself to do it that way. Okay, so something that is not a writer but a fabulous pen is this one that I just bought new ones of. This is the ZIG brushable. They still make these, and I highly recommend that you get one. What's lovely about them is the dark gray on one side and the light gray on the other. And they make fabulous shadows. I'm going to use the darker, even though that's probably not a good idea because it's a brand new pen, so it's going to be really dark. Yeah. But it'll help me when I cut this letter out. And it's a brush pen, so it allows you to get skinny and thick with the way you hold your pen at a 45-degree angle. I will say now that as long as I live, I don't ever want to teach another calligraphy class or teach somebody how to hold a pen at a 45-degree angle. I used to do it every day at Ben Franklin when people would come in and buy calligraphy pens or brush pens, and I would say, "What are you doing?" And the poor girl would say, "I'm going to go address 5,000 wedding invitations." And I'd be like, "Have you ever done calligraphy before?" And she'd say, "No." So I would sit for about 10 minutes and teach her how to at least hold the pen. And people were so grateful because, you know, most stores just sell you the crap now and then you just go. But anyway, that was cool. So let me just show you how the lighter color looks. We're just going to put a little bit of it here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very light. I'll hold it up. See where the light and the gray are? If you can't find these and you like this idea of shadowing with a gray, you can always buy the Doodle brush pens. They make maybe 12 different shades of gray, so just pick a light and a dark, and you're good to go. All right, so let's get colors that match these kind of colors. We have that weird yellow, which I don't think I have that color, so we'll use this one. We use a deep purple, which I also don't have that color, purple. I have this color green, and I want an orange. That's the only orange I have, though. Okay. That should work. Close enough. So I'm going to start at the top, and we're just going to do stripes that we'll put patterns in. And I want them to be narrow at one end and wide at the other, just like our scraps that we cut in there. Narrow on the opposite end and wider on this end. And if I can do this, it's going to be the same here. Narrow on this bottom end and wider on the top end. And so it's going to look a little bit like a zebra. Well, I goofed on that one, so it's okay. I don't think I could have done it the other way. It would not have fit very well. this one either, so it's going the same direction. I really didn't intend for this to look like a zebra, but it is kind of looking like a zebra. I just really wanted the diagonal papers in there, so whatever. Denise says, I'm feeling out of sorts today. Watching you is helping me come back to my center. Should we all do a Om for Denise? Om. Om. I don't know anything about centering, so whatever works for you, Denise. So yesterday I got an email from my, or not an email, but a text. My husband and I both got it from my older daughter, and it said, who's coming to my daughter's birthday party today? And we're like, did somebody have a baby that we don't know about in the last 24 hours? And so we said, sure. What does your daughter want? And she said she loves treats. I went the wrong direction again, but that's okay. And then we knew that she was talking about her dog. Dog's third birthday, and we are celebrating the dog's third birthday at a park that is, it's a barn and a park, and they do outdoor movies and pizza, and they have a dog park. And I said, can I bring my dog? And she said, is he going to kill the other dogs? And I said, probably. So I am not bringing our dog, because all her other friends have nice doggies that won't attack dogs. But my dog, you never know. Sometimes he likes other dogs, sometimes he doesn't. So there will be cute doggies there, but not my doggie. For today, I got to get a lot of work in first. So let's talk about work, shall we? We'll talk about my work. Okay, because I have been wanting to do another book for a while, and I have this idea, but I don't really want to tell you guys about it, but I would like some help. So I talk about Lindsay-isms and Lindsay-fying things, you know what I mean? And kind of our prompts this month were things about Lindsay, but they weren't totally, like today is a ZIG writer, and even though I use that all the time, that's not really mine. But some things that I do say are like water is life, be a good human, things that I think are important all the time, like put string in buttons when you put them down, or don't put them down, one or the other. So what I'm looking for from you guys is things that you have learned from me that are things that are kind of, I'm sure they're not my own. I'm not saying I came up with the idea water is life. It's just that it's something that I say all the time. So if anybody feels very creative and wants to send me a list of things that I do and say all the time, I would be ever so grateful. I mean, you could post them here, but it's much harder for me to go back and find them here. So, that's kind of something I'm working on towards a book for next year. Yes, that's the idea, Debbie. Bits of wisdom from the creator of Cuteness. Pretty much. I'm not looking for a title. I'm looking at the wisdom. Looking for the wisdom things. I have the title. I can always come up with a title. I can't always come up with the millions of ideas, but I know there's a lot out there. All right, so now we're going to just take the black, and I'm going to go around all of these, and then we're going to fill them in with detail. Definitely looks jungly, definitely looks like zebra. start writing them down when I hear them. Okay, thanks. I have about 10. My husband said today one of the things that has to go in is girls love pockets. So there will be a feature on pockets. Definitely be a feature on Be a Good Human. Such a fun book to have. Craft stuff, not the water and the Be a Good Human stuff, you know, mainly lettering and crafting. Yeah. Of gold in between these letters because I really wanted some gold on here, but I don't want to use watercolor, and there is not a true gold writer pen. There are the starry color Gonzai Tombes, but I think I'm going with a Signo. I bought a gold Signo pen. I have saved those scraps. That's on my list already. How funny. Anne says, yes, girls love pockets and dangles. I don't think I do a lot with dangles. I do like dangles. Oh, sorry. Sorry, camera. Sorry, people. Where's the gold? Oh, here it is. Oh, that is a really nice, juicy gold pen. Pens at pen shops that have been sitting there for a while, and then you bring them home, even though you test them and they work well, then you get home and you're like, yeah, that doesn't work. It's really pretty though, see? The gold in there looks really nice. Signo, because I just bought Signos because I feel like I haven't given Signos enough of a chance. When I had a trouble with a Signo one time, I went, oh, there's a hair there. Oh, the hair went and dragged the gold. When I had trouble with a Signo pen, I went straight to Posca, and I just don't think I've given them enough of a chance. So I'm giving them another chance. The gold pen, and I have silver too. I just don't ever use silver. I am not a silver person. But you know what? I should have got one because in October with black, silver would look really cool as part of the Inktober. I know Carmen said she's going to use a dip pen. I'm just going to use regular pens because they all have ink in them. So to me, it's still Inktober if you use a regular pen. New fountain pen ink, and I might be doing some with fountain pens because I got some waterproof ink. I know I have like 12 waterproof inks here somewhere, black ink, and I don't know where they are. I've looked everywhere for them. On the Facebook group page, if anybody has any Lindsayisms, things that they've learned from me that they thought were invaluable in the lettering and doodling world, I would love to hear. It's definitely jungly. Okay, let's get white. Oh, Linda says silver looks great with blue. And Denise says it's great for wintry stuff. Yes, you are correct. Palma says Lindsayisms and phrases will make a great word art, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll just start here. get your messages when I'm filling in with pattern. I wish I could fix that, but I cannot. Just have to go with that. Yes, practice, 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 and spot coloring. That's a good one. We talk about, there's a new quilt kit coming out for those of you guys that are quilters. It's the Garden Girls quilt. And if you go on Facebook to the Stitches of Love page, you can see a sneak peek. The gal who does that owns the company, who does the stitching, has the most amazing stitches. They're just so beautiful. She's super uber talented in stitching. And her stitches on the, this is running out of ink. Oh no, there we go. Her stitches on the sewing machine are equally as beautiful. Her quilting, I guess is what you call that. Quilting. Donna says, I remember when I first started watching you, the story about your mom. Make it cute, girls. I need that in there. Do it cute. Yes. Do it cute. 100%. Donna says, so when I am working on something, I say that to myself. Yes, that's a good mantra. Do it cute. In patterns. Just fun. Used to tell me all the time is that there's nothing new in this world. Everything is a copy. So what you need to do is make it your own. So I always try to tell people that. Make it your own. Important. For Z, did anybody else do just Z for Zig Writer? To be perfect, that's a for sure. There is no perfection in life, so there's no perfection in art. Oh, my husband went hunting this weekend, and there's no divorce. Because guess what? They came back with nothing. It was a very sad trip for them. They had lots of things go wrong, which I felt really bad for him and his buddy. The worst one was another guy got a deer that my husband had been hunting, which I'm grateful that the other guy got it, because then there's no divorce. But my husband was really pissed that this guy got his deer. So, whatever. I think I want to take a ZIG writer. And this gold is really bothering me, so we're going to just pull. There, I got to hide that gold. You can always hide your mistakes. There's a Lindsayism. There's always a way to cover up a mistake. But that gray was so gray, you know? Didn't really need that. Anyway, it scared me to pieces when he told me this guy was maybe 50 feet away from him and shot a deer, because the idea is they give these deer tags to just X number of men to help thin the deer from the forest, because there are so many deer that they would overpopulate the world. So it scared me to pieces that there was another hunter right in the way of where they were. And I'm grateful that he didn't shoot the guy and the guy didn't shoot him. So he saw a bear. He trucks full of men. I'll just put it that way. Trucks full of men, like a big open pickup truck with 20 guys in the back with rifles and shotguns and whatever, going hunting, which number one should be illegal if you ask me, and number two, it's certainly not a sport. That's disgusting. But these guys were just driving around, not, staying in a spot for 7 hours. Like my husband and his buddy would just sit in that space for 7 hours and wait to see what they could get. These guys were driving around with guns loaded in the back of a pickup truck in the mountains where we go hiking normally. I guess I got to remember not to hike during hunting season because that was frightening. So these trucks, as my husband was leaving, they were all parked in one spot by the reservoir where we go all the time. And they were all like huddled in an area, and they were stopping every car because one of the guys got lost. And they said that he probably doesn't know how to survive in the forest. And so they were waiting for search and rescue to come help them look for him. But we don't know what happened. I hope they found him because that's a very frightening thing. But awful, 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 awful. This world is just getting bad. Oh, Linda said we had a funeral yesterday for Caius's kitty. He helped dig the hole and we spoke about him. And we had a dinner on his celebration of life. Oh, I'm sorry that he lost his kitty. Poor kitty Lou. Anyway, I think my husband needs to get tagged somewhere else next year and not near our house. I mean, it's not near our house, but a safer area. Scared me to pieces. Found that guy, but you know what? He probably fell out of the back of the truck. They were all driving in the truck. Gross. Lindsay-ism. This is how you cut into a letter. I'm going to go on an angle. Centers out of your letters. When you glue it all back, it just stays. Right? It's pretty great. Donna says, my sister-in-law lives in the woods, and even though no one is allowed to hunt there, men do. Oh, yeah. That's a given. It's awful. Ooh, that is really pretty. I don't think I want to pop anything up. Maybe I'll pop the Z up. I'm not sure. Oh, Donna says, move the paper, not the scissors. Or Doreen said that. Move the paper. These are things I just do, not the scissors. Cut the center, sorry, out of a letter. I just forget that I do these things. in my house and never go out during deer season. We have deers in our backyard, and it scares me all the time during hunting season that guys would just, I mean, it's our backyard, but it's still the forest, you know, and it wouldn't take much for a guy to just drive off the freeway and get a deer. Those are our deer. We don't hunt those deer. Start slow and slow down. That's a good tip, Tina. I like that. Okay, so we're going to turn this over, and the first pop dot is going to go right where, well, maybe that's too big. Let's use a smaller one. The first pop dot, second pop dot is going to go right where the letter joins together, and that'll hold it together. They're zigzagged. I'm copying this whole book for my page. Yes, my pages are zigzagged. I don't like them going straight. You just cut them on a diagonal. Cindy says, when in doubt, dot. That's right. Dots can cover up every mistake. Let me write that down. Cindy, how was your trip? When in doubt, dot. Good one. Do you have any decoration on my front cover? Not yet. I don't have any decoration yet. I don't have any ideas for the front cover. It may be just like the other. Here's the first book we did, Stacy. It's got just a page here with some scribbled paper behind it. It says 26 Days of Lettering with Lindsay. So it may be that. Hold on. Diana says, hold on, I'll be right back. My friend Joyce says that to me all the time. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, my friends went to the craft show this weekend that I've been wanting to go to my whole life. Before we even lived up here, I heard about this craft show. It's one of the oldest craft shows in the country, and they went without me this year, of course, because I was busy. And the line of traffic to get to this craft show was 3 miles long. It took them an hour plus to get into the place. We need a ribbon. Hang on. Oh, sewing on paper. That's a good one. Thanks. Hold on. I gotta start a book. Sewing on paper. I have 30 though. This is a book that's going to happen. Okay. Already cut, so let's just use it. Paper, yes, that's a good one. You guys, I don't even know that I say these things all the time. It's funny. It's one. Maybe I need 3 ribbons, so hang on. Hang on. Okay. These are tiny. I hope I can tie them. I cut them very tiny. The purple, but I kind of like it. So I guess we're doing 3 ribbons here. them down. They're awfully big. Ribbons. Just a second, I'll be right back. You guys are so cute. So you can't see where I cut it, so I don't need it to go there. So I think they're just going to go right here as decoration. I was going to try to cover up where I cut it, but friends, is the end of our book. Not really. That's the end of our letters in our book. I don't know where I put, oh, here's the pin. I think Fabrifix is God's gift to glue, but I don't know if I can mention that in the book without their permission. So I'll have to get their permission. I got to write that down. Fabrifix is God's gift to glue. And then ironing paper. Already on my list about scraps. Okay, that came out really cool. I like it a lot. Just got to make sure that one sticks. Let's look at our book, shall we? Okay, let's. It's 9:15. We've been doing this for a lot of time today. All right, let's start at the beginning. A is for artist. Oh, I have to write what it is. B is for birthday. C is for creator of cuteness. D is for do it cute. E is for embellishments. F is for flowers. I changed that one. G is for green. H is for hearts. It says right here. Hearts. I is for Instagram. J is for Joni Mitchell, at least for me. And I also have to go back and erase some of the letters. K is for craft. I could do the book as an ABC book. Okay. K is for craft. L is for lettering. Also lots of misspellings. M is for mandala. And what was it for? I didn't write it down. Oh, moon water. N is for neuro art. That's really not me, but it was fun. O is for Ostrom, original, and Oprah, because Oprah is life. P is for potty mouth, duh. And then I have all my potty mouth words on the back. Nobody gets to see those. And then we flip it. So much ribbon. Q is for quilting, patchwork quilt. R is for rainbow. I still want to add an R to that. S is for sunshine girls. T is for tags. U. Oh, I didn't do a big U on this one. That's right. Unleash creativity, but I do love that page. V is for vellum. W is for writer's block. X is for X-ray and X-Acto. I couldn't remember. How do I not remember that? I can't get that in there right now. Y is for YouTube and U. And then Z is for, I have to write that down. Z or ZIG. gold pen. So let's see what's next. Because I can't remember, even though I said it first thing this morning. So tomorrow we get to do, know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's important in the book. Be a good human. Be a Cheerio in a world full. I think this is be a Cheerio in a bowl full of Fruit Loops. So I might change that. And then creator of cuteness, or cuteness creators. That's you guys. Okay. So we have 3 left. But this is the day, we may not do this one. This is the day we make our Kleenex box. Another idea already figured out. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We have 4 more to go. So there you have it. I also was thinking it'd be fun to write the whole ABC here. So maybe tomorrow we'll write the whole ABCs and then a quote on top of it that says, know what I mean, Jelly Bean. I think it would be good to have all of our ABCs. But I do love our Z. I hope you guys did too. I hope you did it. It was super cute and fun. And I liked being with you. So long, farewell, Alvida saying adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Okay. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Fun times. Bye.